feel like I've been Googling colleges all day. There are so many to choose from, and whose information can I trust anyway? I'd like to apply to Cal Poly, but I still need some more information. Hey, what's this? A phone number for their admissions office? Well, it couldn't hurt to try, right? Let's see, the number is 805-756-1111. This is Harry from the Cal Poly admissions office. How can I help you?
Hi Harry, I'm looking for some information about Cal Poly.
Well, I can help with that. What would you like to know?
Everything, I guess.
Alright, well, let's start at the beginning. Cal Poly is short for the California State Polytechnical School at San Luis Obispo. It's located in Southern California, about 3.5 hours from Stockton.
Wait, how do you know where I live?
Oh, that's not important. Cal Poly's school colors are green and gold, and our mascot is the Mustang.
Oh, that's a pretty combination. So, who started Cal Poly? Is it an old school?
In 1901, Governor Henry T. Gage signed the Cal Poly Bill, which called for more technical schools to be built in California. That same year, Myron Angel, a journalist who made his fortune in the California Gold Rush, founded Cal Poly.
Alright, and what's Cal Poly like today?
Today, San Luis Obispo is nicknamed the happiest city in America. Located halfway between San Francisco and Los Angeles, students at Cal Poly are just a few hours away from the best that California has to offer. Cal Poly is considered a large school with about 18,000 students in 2011. In fact, it's second in landholding only to UC Berkeley. In 2009, the student-to-faculty ratio was 19:1. Because it's a state school, Cal Poly is co-ed with no religious affiliation.
What facilities does the school offer?
Cal Poly emphasizes the sciences, so many of its lecture halls are dedicated to engineering, architecture, computer, or agricultural studies. There is also campus housing for underclassmen and apartments for upperclassmen. In addition, Cal Poly has a music recital hall and the A.G. Spanos football stadium.
Wow, Cal Poly sounds great.
Well, I sure think so.
So, how do I get in?
Cal Poly follows the admission process of the other California state schools. However, we don't accept undeclared majors. Freshmen are placed into classes that match their majors, so they are expected to have a major intended by the time they apply. Like the other state schools, Cal Poly expects you to provide your high school transcript, SAT and ACT scores, and a $55 application fee, along with the standard CSU undergraduate application.
I don't have to write an essay?
Nope, none of the California state schools require essays or letters of recommendation.
Oh, that's a relief. What date should I be aware of for admissions?
The admissions window opens October 1st and closes November 30th. Early decision applicants are alerted of their admissions decision mid-December, and regular applicants are alerted in April. This year, Cal Poly saw a record number of applicants, more than 51,000.
Yeesh, what's the rate of acceptance?
Cal Poly accepts about 37% of its applicants. Of course, this depends on your major. Say, you haven't told me what you're interested in studying yet.
I'd like to study physics or general engineering.
Cal Poly actually has one of the top-rated programs in the country for engineering. According to U.S. News, it's rated 8th in the nation.
Well, what else could I study if I didn't get into the engineering program?
Cal Poly offers over 70 majors, most emphasizing science and mathematics. Although there are programs for theater and performing arts, the school really prides itself on its technical programs. The majority of Cal Poly's offered majors are dedicated to the life and physical sciences. Within Cal Poly, there are 7 colleges. The College of Agriculture, Food and Environmental Sciences, the College of Architecture and Design, College of Business, College of Education, College of Engineering, College of Liberal Arts, and the College of Science and Mathematics. In total, about 82% of Cal Poly's undergraduates find career placement within a year of graduating.
Can I double major?
Cal Poly offers several special academic programs. Double majors are available, as well as a university honors program, internships, and study abroad. Depending on your major, you'll have to contact the school to see what specific programs are available to you.
How much is tuition per year?
A year of study for undergraduates costs about $24,000 a year. Like most colleges, Cal Poly accepts FAFSA and any other grants or scholarships a student may win. There is financial aid available to students with special circumstances, like divorced parents or for those who are immigrants to America. You'll have to visit the school's financial aid page on its website to find a full list of all the financial aid available.
You mentioned that most graduating students find jobs. Does that mean that Cal Poly helps its students find careers after they graduate?
That's exactly what that means. Cal Poly has an entire office dedicated to career placement services open all year round. They help students with the entire job placement process, from how to write a resume to where to find a job. If you visit the Cal Poly website, you'll find the Career Service Center has its own page where you'll find all the information you'll need. Cal Poly is proud of its reputation as a school where its students learn valuable, relevant skills. It's like the school's motto says, "Discere facendo," learn by doing. Teachers expect their students to use their hands in the classroom, and lessons are developed around layouts and projects instead of lectures.
Well, what is there to do when I'm not in class?
Cal Poly actually has a page on its website called 101 Ways to Have Fun in San Luis Obispo. Students do everything from kayak to enroll in the Cal Poly CAT program to submit art in one of many local art galleries.
What clubs are there?
Cal Poly has major specific clubs as well as interest-related clubs. We even have a club for ultimate frisbee players and another for Whovians.
What's the Greek life like?
Cal Poly's Greek life is relatively small. Only about 14% of our students are involved with either a fraternity or sorority. The school has strict rules for Greek life. Even a ban on beer kegs or outright alcohol has been considered in recent years.
Well, I didn't really want to join a sorority anyways.
Is there anything else you'd like to know?
No, that covers it. Thanks, Harry.
It's what I'm here for. I hope you enjoyed this informational video about Cal Poly, but some of you may still have some unanswered questions. Questions like,
Dude, lay it on me! How many students from California go to Cal Poly?
about 90% of Cal Poly's students are from California, including 7.2% from the San Joaquin Valley.
What are the average standardized test scores for admitted students?
In 2011, the average ACT score for students was 27. In that same year, the SAT reading score average was 593 and math score was 633.
What sports does Cal Poly offer?
Cal Poly offers 20 sports in total. For men, there is baseball, basketball, cross country, football, golf, soccer, swimming and diving, tennis, track and field, and wrestling. Women's sports include basketball, cross country, golf, indoor track, sand volleyball, soccer, softball, swimming and diving, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. Who are some famous Cal Poly alumni? George Foster, founder of Foster Farms, graduated from the agriculture program. The three founders of Jamba Juice all graduated from Cal Poly's business program, and John Madden, former pro football coach and endlessly entertaining sports commentator, is also an alumni of Cal Poly. Does Cal Poly offer AP credit or placement? Like all California state schools, Cal Poly does offer AP credit or placement. For most tests, you need a 3 or better. Do I have to live on campus, or can I find my own housing? Nobody, not even freshmen, are required to live on campus, but there aren't enough houses for everyone, so if you'd like to live on campus, you have to fill out an application form.
Hey brah, is Cal Poly considered a party school?
Nope, not at all. In fact, the dean of Cal Poly has hung signs all over campus reading 25 to 35 hours a week. That's the amount of time you need to be studying if you hope to be successful in Cal Poly.
What's the San Luis Obispo area like?
San Luis Obispo, or SLO as students call it, was founded along the path of the Spanish missions. The weather is like the rest of California, balmy to hot. SLO is considered a suburban area, but there is also a good amount of agriculture and farm life in the area, hence the school's agricultural programs.
How many international students go to Cal Poly?
Only 0.5% of Cal Poly students are international students. Like I said before, the vast majority of students at Cal Poly are from in-state.
What is the demographic makeup of Cal Poly?
Cal Poly is 45% female and 55% male. The average age of our students is 20, and, like all the state schools, Cal Poly strives to find racial balance in its students.
What sports do Cal Poly offer? Nope.